what's going on YouTube? What's going on, guys and girls? It's your boy Katorin, and you back on the Mafia KT channel. Hey, today I got a nice surprise for you guys. Something I decided to add to Storm392 that was suggested, and I also did some research and heard that it was a good thing to add to the 392. So let's see what it is. I got this box right here. I opened it just to make sure all the stuff was in there, but let's see what it is. You already know, an oil catch can. Yeah. So, you know, by putting the oil catch can on there, supposedly it's supposed to keep the back pressure and all the oil and debris from when the car is running that goes through the tubing and actually bypasses and goes into the actual air intake. And over time, it's going to cause a lot of detonation and pinging and all that stuff down the line. So my car right now has like 3,000 miles on it. So I decided to go and put it on there and get it prepared for the next oil change so I can kind of keep up and monitor. Because I definitely don't want my engine or my intake runners to go bad, especially paying the type of money I'm paying for my car. So pretty much, that's all it is. It's really simple, it's not hard, but pretty much it comes with the oil catch can, and it unscrews from here. Since I have my camera, I can't really unscrew it, but it unscrews from here and twist it, and that's where the oil is captured at. So we got that, and pretty much we got this hose right here that replaces the hose under the hood. We got these mounting bolts right here. This is the bracket right here, and pretty much this simple installation. I'm gonna try to do the best step-by-step process I can do, because it's gonna be kind of hard since I do have this camera, but I'm just gonna kind of point and go along and do this. All right, you guys, we're under the hood right now, and pretty much this hose right here is gonna actually replace this long hose right here. And pretty much this is going to come off and this one is going to there. Okay. And also this bracket right here, if you look right here, there's a bolt, this top bolt right here by the water housing, the water pump housing right here. Take that bolt out, and then pretty much this bracket is going to fit like this, and then you're going to tighten the bolt back down. So, okay, you guys, I got this bracket put on here. And pretty much you're gonna need a deep socket, 15 millimeter on a 3/8 drive or whatever drive you have that has a 15 deep socket. And they got this on here. And so now you're gonna take this, and on this catch can, they all are different, but as you can see, it has the JLT right here, and see it has the JLT right here on the oil catch can. And if you see as well, it has like 2 screw inserts right there, and you just line it up like that. And pretty much the screws, they look like this. They're like 2 small screws in there, a Phillips head. So you line it up, the oil catch can in there, and put the screws right on top. Okay, now as you can see, I have the 2 Phillips mounting screws on top of the oil catch can, and it's firmly in place. I didn't super tighten everything down yet, because just in case if I need to do just a little bit of moving, I have the freedom to do. And as well, if I didn't state it, I actually got this oil catch can from Summit Racing, which is a very popular racing store. I stay by the one near Grand Prairie in Arlington, Texas. So if you guys aren't familiar, just put in your GPS or your Google, and if you stay out in the Texas area near the Dallas-Fort Worth area, they're a good store. I shop with them a lot, and there are also a lot of other Summit stores. I'm not sure what other regions or other cities and states they're in, but there are a couple more Summit Racings out there. So yeah, pretty good store. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this hose apart right here, because this is where the oil, it comes from here in the intake, and it's supposed to suck air, but sometimes it catches oil too. So instead of going straight back into here in the intake and the runners, the oil is going to be caught here, and it's going to hold the oil. And then once I take this line off, it's going to catch the air and then send it back instead of the oil. So it'll keep this clean. which is what we want, because you know it'd be the drag to send this car to the shop, you know, as time goes by, and some that cost $100 something bucks, you know, not too much, that could actually save your engine and save your intake, and you got to send it into the shop and get it cleaned out. And let's say if a car isn't under warranty and it's like a couple $100 to $1,000 bucks, you definitely want that. So my opinion, get it. But now I'm about to do this hose right here, and the best way to do this is when you take this apart to get it to fit in these clamps right here, is I have some motor oil right here. So I'm gonna take my glove and pull the motor oil in my hand. I'm just gonna lubricate the new hose right here, so it'll slide right here and right here. And pretty much this one goes right here, and this elbow is actually gonna connect to here. Okay, I have this part disconnected, and how I got this off, I took just like a simple flathead and I pried it in there, and as I was prying, I just kind of pulled back on here to kind of loosen it up. And this elbow is actually gonna turn this way right here, and once you get the elbow in there, this clamp right here is actually going to go on there to hold this hose in place once you turn this hose and connect it to here. And then once I get this other piece off, like I say, I'm gonna put the other aftermarket hose on that side. I got a little cap of motor oil, got a glove on. I'm just gonna take a little bit of this motor oil right here, and I'm gonna come over here. I'm actually gonna kind of just work it around the fitting in this hose so it'll slip on fairly easy, like that. Just kind of get it as moist as you can, and just kind of turn it and actually work it off in there. And I'm about to put the camera down so I can actually do it. All right, so I got that hose off right here, back here. I finally got that off, and it's just like this hose up here. You just take this flathead and stick it in there and twist it back, and it'll twist right off. And also, as you can see, I got this elbow hose connected, and it, like I said, it comes with a little bracket, a little squeeze bracket. And once you get the fitting on there, you just squeeze down and it holds this in place. Okay, so just like this one, I'm gonna put my glove on, dip my finger in a little bit of motor oil and rub it across here, even though it's kind of already oiled, but I'm gonna oil it up some more just to make sure, and stick that in here and oil this up and stick the back side of the hose right here. Guys, I switched the boot to the oil catcher's vacuum line, and I got it hooked up here, and I got it running here, and it's hooked up to the oil catch can. Now, I noticed, at least in my my box, my setup, it came with just this one clamp, this crimp clamp right here on just this side. I'm not sure if you need it on this side. I doubt it, because I mean, it probably would have came with it. But I know sometimes that you can get parts and stuff would be missing. But if you just want to have the satisfaction, I'm pretty sure there shouldn't be an issue with getting, you know, like the screw clamps, them silver ones like from AutoZone or Walmart, and just lightly put it on this end if you like. And also, I don't know if it really too much needed on this side, but if you want to at least put it on this side, I mean, you can. I mean, I'm positive that, you know, you don't really need it. It should be okay, because it's just air. So that's pretty much it. And I'm about to tighten everything else down and make sure, of course, there's no leaks, which it shouldn't be. And yeah, on my paperwork, I know it's recommended, I think it's like every 10,000 miles, you want to kind of keep an eye on your oil catch can, because I mean, you definitely don't want it to overfill. So I mean, even up to 10,000 miles, I mean, like every so often, I mean, I go on my hood often, maybe once a week or so, and you know, just check it, just regularly. Just know that you definitely want to change it out. So unscrew it. Let me show you. Right here, you actually unscrew it right here from the bottom, and then once it fills up, the oil will actually be stored right there. And then of course, just, you know, dump it out whatever you dispose your oil at, and then, you know, mount it back up, you know, so whichever way it goes. Yeah, just mount it back up, and then yeah, pretty much go from there. I'm excited about it. Like I say, anything that'll save my engine, give it longevity, I would suggest investing in. So that's why I decided to invest in it. So yeah, so I'm about to get back under the hood and tighten everything down, and we're gonna start it up and then make sure everything's okay. All right, you guys, so I'm in the car, so now it's time for the moment of truth and to start this bad boy up. Ooh, it's not like that cold start. So now I'm about to go up under the hood and make sure there's no leaking, which it shouldn't be. So let's check it out. Perfect. Everything is mounted properly. I got that tightened down. Give y'all some looks on how it's set up. Yep. Probably need to put some armor all and clean that bad boy up. I ain't cleaned it since I had it. And also, look what else I got. I got this full JLT Performance sticker. Just gonna throw that on the back window, you know. Can't go wrong with the extra sticker. Alright, you guys, once again, I got this oil catch can from Summit Racing. They have a website. You can go to summitracing.com. I also dropped their link in the description if you guys like, if you want to purchase something from them. I mean, that's cool. I'll put that in there. And if you also have any questions about this, just drop a comment and I do answer back and I will reply. And then share any information that you know. I mean, this is just a simple little mod, you know. Not too much of a major mod, but just something to help your engine have longevity. Like I said, it just catches, you know, any oil coming from here to the intake, the tubing. It'll catch the oil here now. Instead of it sending it from here straight back to the intake, the oil is going to be caught here, and all the air pressure is going to be sent here to blow air through the runners, you know, normally, you know, and as well to keep them clean. Yeah. Also, I got some more projects I'm gonna be showing you guys. They're not Mopars, but hey, I love all cars. As you can see right here, that's my 95 Chevy Caprice that I kind of cloned into a Impala. As you can see, it has a cow hood on there. I think it's a 1 or 2 inch. I kind of forgot which one it was. Yeah. Yeah, I love it. And also, I got my baby right here, my other baby. It's a BMW 750 Li. I'm currently working on it right now. I gotta take the battery out. So I'm about to pop this and take that battery out because that battery's low, so it doesn't have no power to it. But yeah, that's the Beamer, the 750. Yep. And this is my baby. Yeah. That's the Impala, or Caprice, whichever one to call it. And of course, that's my street runner, Storm392. Alright, so be in tune, because I'm gonna start making video with all these cars, and I know you guys will probably like it. But hey, just gonna draw you into this video. Once again, my name is Katorian, aka KT with that Mafia. Hey, shout out to 392, Storm392. And hey, share, like, comment, all of that. And hit that bell so you can stay in tune for my videos. And like I said, we're gonna bring this thing all the way from the bottom to the top. Hey, cause we the mob, we the family, we one. Also, stay in tune. My merch will be dropping soon. I'm gonna let you guys know. I'm working on it now, so I will be dropping my merch soon. But yeah, keep supporting your boy. Y'all have a good day.